Shakespeare wrote, "The evil that men do lives after them." In some cases, it even survives to start a third season on television. Serena Altschul is talking with the cast and creators of Paramount's Evil.
Suburban homes can be just as scary as haunted mansions. Maybe even more so because they're so normal looking.
Robert and Michelle King are pretty normal looking too.
Where you would never expect demons to be.
And yet, they're the creators of Evil, where the devil is in a lot more than the details. And the mundane and the monstrous are never far apart.
The prime cut, all for you.
And you are kind of a mini microcosm for the ideas that are fleshed out in the show, in that you are a devout Catholic.
Right.
And you are agnostic and Jewish.
The secular Jew and the church-going Catholic have been disagreeing about the roots of evil ever since they met.
For 30 years we've been married, and we've had conversations similar to this. Where does evil come from? Why do people do bad things? Is it psychologically, or is there some supernatural element that makes people do bad things?
Does this person need an exorcist, or is it mental illness, or what could account for it?
Before they succumbed to evil, the Kings created two very good shows, The Good Wife and its spin-off, The Good Fight.
What did Evil offer you that The Good Wife, The Good Fight didn't?
I would say Good Wife, Good Fight was always coloring between the lines. And this is finger painting. The restrictions aren't as large if you can just have a massive demon be a therapist.
Now tell me about your dreams.
Season 3 of what's been called the funny version of The Exorcist starts streaming tonight.
Was that scary enough for you?
How would you describe Evil?
A feminist X-Files meets Ghostbusters with like really sexy people.
Right. No doubt.
Meet the heroes of Evil.
I work for the Catholic Church.
Mike Coulter plays David Acosta, a priest in training.
My colleague Ben and I are hired by the church to investigate unexplained phenomenon and to recommend whether there should be an exorcism or further research.
Katja Herbers is Kristen Bouchard, a skeptical psychologist with 4 lively daughters.
Here is how it works.
Asif Mandvi is Ben Shakir, a tech wizard intent on revealing the science behind the spooky.
There's an explanation for everything, but people would rather believe in ghosts, demons. What I think Robert and Michelle do so well is that they can write incredibly intelligent stories and then insert like absurdity and humor.
Hi, George is the name. Good to meet you.
Every George we know, we've had to say, no, don't worry, it wasn't based on you.
I kind of think we were out for an Americana version of the demonic. So it wasn't Beelzebub and Mushimagam, some Latin word. It was, there's George, there's Abby, there's Michael.
You're in way over your head, Miss Bouchard.
Michael Emerson's Leland Townsend is one character you will love to hate.
The villains, that's where it's at. It's just fun.
Hello.
In season 3, Leland Townsend appears to get his comeuppance.
Mr. Townsend has approached my daughter at school on 4 separate occasions.
That is a misinterpretation.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that the Catholic Church has no issues with older men touching children.
The Kings are quick to say they are not bashing Catholicism itself.
So many procedurals on television want to be critical of the Catholic Church. I mean, it's a cliche, it's a trope, and I wasn't interested in doing that.
Because even though the show delves into the scandals, there's also this sense of Mike Coulter, who you usually think of as a superhero, is becoming a priest.
Take 2, hey Mark.
Do you girls go to the walls and make sounds?
That's a wrap.
The Kings and the cast called it a wrap just last month. So beware, more evil is on the way.
Who in the cast do you think would most likely succumb to evil.
Succumb to evil.
Easily turned. Who would go to the dark side?
You're being pointed at.